And we're back to learning Gimp in a year, day 80. Let me show you how I can create a dotted text outline. So we start yet again with the text tool, left click on the canvas, type something in. And when you've watched the last couple of videos I've shown you, you can add an outline right here with the two options for the text tool. But there's going to be a problem. Let me select this text here and then I add the outline. We switch dash presets to dots. And if we switch the cap style to round, what is needed for a circle, you can already see the issue. So as far as I know, you can't make it like this. You have to use a different method. And the method that I know is to right click here on the text element. Then use alpha to selection, which selects the outline. Create a new empty layer, call that dotted, it's transparent. I am on that layer. My text is invisible and now I go to edit and stroke it. I switch to paint tool and pick the paintbrush and then stroke it. You can see what it does. It takes the paintbrush and then basically draws on the outline and we can turn that into circles. To do that, first press Ctrl Z here. We need our selection back. Activate the paintbrush tool and you can see the two options. I can, for example, select this one right here. It has a hardness of 100. Again, I go to Edit, Stroke Selection, Paint Tool, Paintbrush, and Stroke. So now we've gotten rid of the fading. There's a couple of issues that we need to check. First, the size is way too big. Let me go down to 10 and I stroke it again. We are getting closer, but there's one more parameter that we need to adjust, and that's the spacing. Let me go to like 93 and I try again. Edit, stroke. It's always the same. Paint tool, paintbrush, confirm via stroke. And now you can actually see these circles already. But I have to get up with the spacing once more. And now we have a gap. So we can see our little circles right here. So with this size of 10 and a spacing of 140, we actually get what we want, but you can further adjust it if you want to. You can make the circles bigger by adjusting the size. You can go up and down with the gaps by adjusting the spacing. And that's not what you need to do. Always press Ctrl Z. If you're unhappy, you get your selection back and then just try again with different parameters or different values for these parameters. So once again, that's the method that I know. It definitely works, as you can see here, but it's a little bit more tedious to adjust. The important part here is the alpha to selection. Right click on your text element to have the selection, then use edit and stroke selection and adjust your paintbrush afterwards. Hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.